Hi. Hi, welcome back to the Game Showcase. I'm Jason Shrea again. This time back again with a news for our third block of the Student Showcase today. And this is,
Hello.
sorry, this is our team for Crystal Rain from UC Irvine.
Hello, guys.
Why don't you guys
Hi,
introduce
nice to be here.
yourselves?
So, if you may, I can start. I'm Elanna. We're from UC Irvine. We're the team of Crystal Rain, and I'm the producer on the team.
Hi, I'm Justin. I was a programmer.
Hi, I'm Eric. I'm also a programmer of the team. I'm sorry I don't got a cam, so
No worries.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say them the artists as well. Yeah.
Yeah, we had two designers on the team that couldn't be here today.
Oh yes. So Cole and Oscar, who were both really great designer, worked with us at UC Irvine here. They unfortunately couldn't show up today. They're here with us in spirit.
With that, we'll begin the game. Let's start.
All right. So this is actually our capstone game for our capstone project. Let's watch the very short and cost me a lot of time cutscene.
Yeah, this cutscenes are, even if they're short, they can still be a lot of time. Here we go.
So this is our capstone game. It's a hack and slash action game. So we were just like, oh, we want to make an action RPG. That's sort of like that kind of the action RPG was kind of the genre that we're just going for. Oops.
That was quick.
No problem. You can restart.
There we go.
Yep. Fortunately, we have save point over there. But yeah, you see, like, we were just sort of like, unfortunately, we didn't get a lot of RPG, like, story mechanics implemented here. We do have our cool action stuff pretty much done, and you can do a lot of air combos and ground combos and stuff.
Yeah, at first we were going for a sort of RPG genre for the game, but due to time constraints, we sort of went into an action, just a generic action sort of style game. Mostly the constraints came from modeling the NPCs, because the player character is actually completely designed and modeled by Elanna here.
Yeah.
And that took a while, longer than we expected it to. So.
Oh yeah, that's a really it's a really very it's a harsh tell. Before working on this project, actually, I haven't gone through the entire. This is my first time went through the entire process of modeling a character, sculpting it, designing it, sculpting it, and modeling it, and then putting it into Unreal Engine. So that took a lot of time. It almost spent me like, I don't know, like entire quarter. That is like 7 weeks on that one character, including that cave's physics there. I struggled with that for 2 weeks. It's still not perfect, but it's working.
This was your first time?
Yeah.
That's very cool, actually, because I really did like the character art.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
For a lot of the members on our team, this is their first time actually using Unreal Engine. I was so surprised how fast Eric was able to get into actually programming like C++ code for this game, which is an ordeal in itself. So,
which engine were you guys used to in the past?
Since I am an alumni of UC Irvine here, I believe UCI, even as of right now, is currently using primarily Unity as most of their engines of preference. I think they've been trying to transition to Unreal, and obviously this shows how far the transition has gone. But yeah, definitely, it's definitely well polished for most of y'all's first Unreal game, essentially.
Yeah, pretty much every class here pretty much exclusively teaches in Unity for some reason. Also, the VGDC recommends Unity over other engines because it's so much more lightweight compared to Unreal Engine. A lot of students' computers aren't powerful enough to run Unreal Engine a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I have actually experienced that
Definitely.
on my
Yeah.
laptop. Then
Oh no.
yeah, no, definitely. I myself, my desktop runs Unreal perfectly fine, but my laptop really struggles with even running the engine itself. So
yeah, a lot of students have laptops because of their convenience to bring to class. They don't have full desktop computers that can run this. But our team was specifically made to use Unreal Engine. Like, that's what I was asking for when we were first creating the team. We're like, who wants to make a game in Unreal Engine specifically? And I think we're the only group in our capstone that was using Unreal Engine.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is the case. Yeah, we kind of like, we even went through a lot of phases where we're like, oh, are we actually going to change the engine or something like that in the early phases? But no, we decided against it because this whole experience it's mean for, we just want to kind of study and learn, and challenge ourselves to make games in Unreal. And I myself personally is a huge Unreal advocate in our club because I actually have very little experience in Unity. I really
kind of the
love
opposite.
Unreal.
It seems like a lot of companies right now are asking for Unreal experience, so we took this as an opportunity to make our biggest game ever in the engine.
Definitely, we talked about it earlier in the engineering panel, specifically. Like,
Yeah. And
also to Chad was also wondering about, but I believe the in this case, I think the capstone. This was made during the capstone course at what was once UCI's computer games science program, correct?
yes. Oh,
So yeah,
yes,
that's typically around like about a quarter or so.
No, we actually it's a two quarter. That which means it's 20 weeks. Yeah, give or take. Plus like kind of the administration times. But it's a 20 weeks and a 5-person team. Everybody put on teams, and we have people who from the industry who can sort of like help us out and we just take that time for the entire course to make the game.
Yeah, most classes you make 2 to 4 games within a quarter. The capstone specifically, you take 2 full quarters to make 1 game. This is why we were able to add so much to it.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. That actually covers one of my questions of how long was this game in development for?
Yeah, 2 quarters. So
Yeah.
Ow.
Ow, ow.
Oh, this is fun. I can't believe this became a Muso game.
A lot of button smash. Yeah, so just as I know, like you see this golems here, we planned for multiple different kind of looking enemies, but we didn't get to model them all. Well, I didn't get to model them all. But the golems here, compared to the character, only took like 2 weeks in comparison to like 7 weeks, and the second golem took like a week. So you can see once we kind of so everything is what I learned from this project is majorly like, once you have kind of challenged yourself or did something, then it's everything else is just kind of like you can just sort of like carry on and
I appreciate the snatchability as a huge Nero fan from Devil May Cry 4.
yeah, Devil May Cry was a huge influence on this game. I was
a lot of more abilities that looks similar to Devil May Cry, unfortunately or fortunately.
yeah.
I think it's unfortunately, personally, but I perhaps might be a bit biased. Okay, and let's see if I can get a second ability.
Oh yes, please.
Because I already got the snatch ability. There we go. All right, I can get parry.
Yeah, early on in development, there was a lot of questions about how we would get the player to actually fight the enemies, because early in the game we didn't have these barriers, so a lot of players would just run past all the enemies, which wasn't a lot of fun. It kind of defeats the whole point of the game.
Right, and
Yeah.
especially since it's like an action game.
So we designed these barriers. They're supposed to open once you kill all the enemies, but sometimes
Oh, there's
you
one.
miss it.
There they are.
You miss
Yes.
some enemies or something like that.
I found those ones over there. I just realized I didn't get them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come here. It's time. You can't escape from me. Huh?
Yeah, that was one of the biggest design challenges.
How do we
for
incentivize
design.
players to like engage with the combat rather than just what are you doing? Come here.
Those crystals don't want to stick to you.
I
Back
guess
over there. Oh,
right
there we
now
go.
we're unfortunately running out of time. We have 50 minutes, so I guess last questions are: what are your plans for the futures of this game's development? And do you have anybody that you want to shout out? Anybody that you want to say hi to? Anything?
In terms of future, we don't actually know in terms
Yeah.
of much. We will be continuing doing this as much as this is a great project that we've been working on. It has a lot of potentials, but we think it's we've been working on a year and it is polished enough that we might want to move on other things and test out those skills we have accumulated doing this project. It's a great learning project for us. And yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with how it turned out.
I see people in chat asking if it's playable anywhere. It's available on itch.io. I'll post the link in chat if I
Oh,
can.
yes. And in terms of shout out, so I guess we can give a shout out to our UCI program and our professors and mentors and our kind of give us this opportunity and time to make this game. And well, I don't know, give shout out to Unreal for give us a great engine.
The entire engine, yes.
Oh, yeah.
And Unreal 5 is coming out. It's I don't know what's going on over there, but let's hope it's a great experience over there too, and we're really hype about it.
Unreal is great, especially because of its access to a bunch of free assets via Bridge. Basically, we were able to take some pre-made assets and basically stylize them to our own desire.
Right.
To make them fit in the game together. They also give out a ton of free stuff every month, which is fantastic.
It's great learning resources from those free stuff.
Definitely.
The only
Alright.
problem with Unreal is like you can't really use Git. You have to use
no.
yeah,
Git.
no Git. You got to
Yeah, you
use a different program where you can actually lock the files and stop other people from using it because everything's in binary, so there's no
Oh yeah.
iterative like if two people are working out on a file, one of your work is being deleted. You have to specifically lock the file so other people can't edit it.
Right.
Also
That
because-
can be a lot to deal with.
Yeah, it's also because binary files are huge. They are huge. So Git is not suitable for this kind of huge file transformation, and Git cannot diff binary file either. So they're just basically, if you're using Git, it just kind of like it just re-uploading the files again and again because they can't find any difference same to it, and Git just not built that way to handle binary file.
Definitely.
But yeah,
So
if you're working collaboratively on a Unreal Engine game, I recommend Perforce. We were able to host a Perforce server on Amazon AWS for free.
Yeah, there are
part
a
of
lot
that. So
there's a lot of right now I think AWS has actually an entire package for you to host Perforce on their server and on their EC2 instance, which is super helpful. So yeah, if you guys anybody has any, want to talk about Unreal, feel free to hit us up, or like just excited or want to know more about this game or about us, or want to maybe collaborate with us or something like that. Feel free to hit us up, and
Yeah,
we're
definitely.
really happy to know more people from all over the states, and yeah, it'll be a great opportunity. Really appreciate SGDA give this opportunity to us to showcase our great effort into.
There's always something new to learn with Unreal Engine. It feels like during development, we just kept finding more and more techniques to build the game. So yeah, it's a very expansive engine, very useful.
All right. Thank you all so much for speaking with us, talking about your game, and we greatly look forward to the future of it. And yeah,
Thank you.